This is not a hair tutorial. Hey guys, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Comment below who you're rooting for. If it's your first time coming to my channel, welcome. I am new and this is like my third video, but I'm doing a how-to series. So today I'm doing how to transition your eyes from day to night. And this is the final look, the night look. Keep on watching if you want to see how to apply your shadows for a daytime look and then transition it into a nighttime look. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more. Hey guys, I already have my face done. We're focusing on the eyes. I have left my eyes bare. This is the natural color of my lids. And the first thing I want to do is prime them. To prime my lids, I use MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. So you'll want to use one that's closest to your skin tone. I love this stuff to really set a base for your lids. So I just use my finger and apply it on my lid all over. Oops. Well, that ain't pretty. If that happens, just rub it off. Long nail problems. Ugh. Okay. So again, just putting it all over. And already you can see it's created a really nice base for my shadow to go on. And this will make it so my eyeliner won't crease throughout the day. It's a really great product. I'm gonna usually take a beauty blender and just kind of dab it on. We're gonna start off with the day look. I usually wear this look during the week when I go to work or even when I'm out running errands. I don't use eyeshadows for my day look. So I'm going to start off with my crease color first, and I'm using a color from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. It's a contouring palette, and I like to use the middle shade. You can see I've hit pan and it's my favorite one in this palette. That's what I'm going to be using for the crease area. And the brush I will use to apply is this tapered blending brush by Sonia Kashuk. So just put some on there and buff it into your crease. And I like to go a little bit higher to really create a blown out look. Since this is a natural color, it's okay if it goes above your crease, because we're gonna blend it all in. I love that this color is a flat, just matte brown. It's the best crease color. That or a bronzer will do. So now using the same brush, I'm going to go in, and there's a darker color right here. I'm going to just put a really small amount, not too much. It's highly pigmented, so like very light. And tap off the excess, and then I'm going in with a very light hand, and I'm doing small circular motions in the inner part of my crease, so right in my crease. And I'm going back and forth, and then circular motions. So I want to define that crease, but again, this is for the daytime, so I don't want it too dramatic. I'm barely touching my eyelid when I'm doing this, because it's better to start off light and then you can build more if you don't think it's enough. I'm gonna do a little bit more. You want to bring it all the way in. Now I'm going to go in with one more color in my crease area, and that is this beautiful blush by MAC called Raisin. I usually wear this color on my cheeks, and I also like to apply it on my eyes. It's a great terracotta color. It's my favorite. So I'm using a flat shadow brush, and it's by e.l.f. I get this at Target. I'm going in the inner crease again, bringing it around, just back and forth. And I also create kind of like a V, just smudge it in, making like a V or a C. And the two keys when applying shadow is using a light hand and blending. It's always gonna look crappy at first until you go back in and blend it out. So we've really defined that crease, and just gonna go back with that Sonia Kashuk blending brush and buff it out. And then for my lids, I use a highlighter or an illuminator. Anything with gold or rose gold pigments I love to use. The one I'm using today is a skin finish, and it was a limited edition one from MAC, so I apologize. I don't think it's available anymore. But any kind of rose gold or gold color, I also use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey illuminator. I love that on my lids, but this is what the rose gold one looks like. It's called Superb, and it's their extra dimension skin finish powder. In a perfect world, I would also have like a Fix Plus and spray the brush before applying it because it gives a better pigment, but I don't have that with me today. So I'm just gonna go in with, this is a Lancome shadow brush I've had forever. I'm going to get a lot of that on my brush so that you can like really see it. And then I pat it into my lid to get the most color. So even for a daytime look, I think it adds a really nice pop of color and shine. Brightens up your eyes. Oh, I love it. And then I go back in again with my blending brush, making sure there isn't a line. It's all blended seamlessly. So for daytime, I do not apply eyeliner. I like to keep my eyes more bright-eyed and open. So all I'm going to be doing is applying mascara. So for mascara, I like to first prime my lashes. I don't use an eyelash curler. Sometimes I do, but honestly, I don't see a difference when I use an eyelash curler. So I just prime my lashes first, and I'm using Lancome's Seals Booster. This is a sample I got. Once I'm done with it, I'm definitely buying the full-size one. I love this stuff. It really does a great job at prepping your lashes for the mascara. And I'll show you, when I apply it, it goes on white. You can kind of see. But the mascara will hide it. So this is going to condition your lashes, and the product helps the mascara and create a more like voluminous look to your lashes. My lashes are a good length, but they're not as thick as I wish they were. This really helps. And then my holy grail favorite mascara is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I am obsessed. So the trick when you're applying mascara is to wiggle it back and forth, like side to side rather. That way your individual lashes will get more of that product. Kind of like a clumping effect. I personally like it like that. Like, and this is just one coat, y'all. You see how I did that with the end of this wand? That also helps create a more wide volume effect when you're brushing them different ways. And then I do another coat because I can't get enough. I don't always do this, but sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I will add mascara to my bottom lashes. Depending on the mascara, my bottom lashes just don't look good with mascara. So I typically like to find one that has a very tiny brush. What I like to do is keep mascara samples when I get them in the mail, and that's what I use for my bottom lashes. So I have this mascara from Lancome, and it's called Definicils mascara. This one's great for length, but I use it on my bottom lashes because the brush is so tiny and perfect for applying it to your bottom lashes without it getting like clumpy. So I'm just gonna and I don't know why this looks blue on camera, but I swear it's not. Oh wow, got some Okay, so this is the look for daytime. It's very easy, simple, and fresh. I love it. Now, say, you wear this for work and then you want to zhuzh it up a bit for the nighttime. Say you're going on a date or Valentine's coming up and it's during a work week. You don't have a lot of time. You have to come home from work and then got 30 minutes. Well, this is going to be great because you don't have to start over with this look. So to create a smoky-eyed night look, I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Smoky Eye Naked Palette. So these are the colors in the palette. It's so pretty. I love this palette, honestly, because it has the matte shadows and it has highlighter type shadows that I love. It's great, especially for a nighttime look. So I'm going to go in with a more tapered in dome shaped brush. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry guys. This was in a Sephora kit, like a Sephora brush kit from the holidays. So, but any kind of brush that just, is dome shaped and dense, you'll want to use because it's going to really pick up that color, and I'm going to apply it to my crease to really amp up the smokiness in my crease area for a nighttime look. And what I'm going to start off with, because I want to build it, you don't want to just go crazy with the dark color. So I'm going to go in with Whiskey, and it's this brown matte color, and it's close to that crease color I put in originally, but it's much more pigmented and a little darker. So I'm going in just right into the crease. And you may not even tell, like it may not show up at first. That's okay. So you can see a little bit, it's starting to define itself.
And I still do go into that little C/V shape when I'm applying it.
And depending on how smoky you want to go, or how dramatic you want to go, it's totally up to you. So that's why I start with that color. So you could even stop here and go with your eyeliner. If not, I would go back in again with more of that whiskey color and just keep defining it. Y'all probably gonna know what I'm gonna do next. Blend it out. And when I'm blending it out, I kind of blend it towards this back corner here because I'm creating a more like cat-eyed shadow look. And this palette comes with its own little dual-ended shadow brushes, and I typically don't use the brushes that come with palettes, but this little one is awesome for under your eyes and in the corner of your crease area. So that's what I'm going to use it for. And I'm going to go in with Black Market, and this is really going to amp up your shadow. So I'm starting at the crease in the corner, and I'm going to make more of a V now. I was making C's before, I'm making V's now. And I'm drawing it into my lash line right there.
And then I'm going to do the same thing the other side.
And then lightly blend it. I'm not doing too much because I don't want the definition to go away. I'm gonna go in with the Lancome shadow brush. I'm going to use Dirty Sweet, this gold color here, on my lid. And again, I'm patting it on so that pigment stays. I'm doing it towards just the middle area. And then I'm going to go in with High, it's this champagne color, and I'm going to apply that towards the inner corner. And then blend it all out one more time. Okay, and so that's it for the shadow. I'm going to now go in with eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner is the Stila, and it's a waterproof liquid liner. Stays on all day. This is what it looks like. I love how skinny it is and comes to, you know, a point. It makes it so easy to do like a nice cat eye look. And I know that's always hard, and I even have issues sometimes. So this makes it super easy actually. So I'm gonna try my best to do this on camera. We'll see how this goes. Okay. And I am using the black color. Now wing it out right at the end. Not too much. Go in and fill the parts I missed. Then this one. I know you're not supposed to pull on your lids, but there's no other way I can do this. This is like the evil stepsister of my eyes. The only problem is, if I'm doing a smoky eye, I will do the smoky eye before I apply my face products. But for the sake of this video, I had to do my face first. So you will notice I had some shadow fallout, and then I was touching under my eyes, which is fine. All you have to do is take a fluffy brush and kind of wipe off the excess. Make sure it's clean. And then I'll usually just take my beauty blender and buff out the imprints I made. I always see some people on YouTube applying their liner without even touching their face, and I'm jealous, really I am. I have not mastered that. And if it's really bad, I'll just reapply my under eye concealer, but so far it looks good. Since we already have our mascara on, we don't have to worry about that. I do not apply eyeliner in my waterline area, just a personal preference, but what I do like to do is take that same shadow that I used in my crease and apply it under my eye, and that gives a nice smoky under eye effect too. So I will start off with that lighter brown color Whiskey. I'm going to use a flat-headed shadow brush. Well, this is probably an eyebrow brush, but I use it for my under eyes. Pack it on and press it into your bottom lash line. And I never go all the way in. I stop right at my iris, like the middle point of my eye, and I don't go any further. And that helps create like an almond shaped open eye look. And then I go back in with this little dome-shaped eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use Black Market again, that dark color. And I'm going to buff it into bottom. And then, since it's nighttime and I want to be more dramatic, I will go back in and apply another coat of the Too Faced mascara. Especially after a long day, if you haven't, touched up your makeup, it doesn't hurt. It never hurts to put another coat of mascara. And I'll do it on my bottom. And then the last thing that I'll do is my highlight under my brow bone. I like to use the Benefit Highbrow Pencil to really define that brow bone area. So I'll just quickly do a line under each brow. And I go in with just my finger and I blend it out. And I don't really set it with a powder or anything, actually. And there you have it. Thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps me out and lets me know that you guys are liking the content I'm producing. If you have any suggestions, please comment below and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!